Okay. Well, hello, and welcome back to Sunday school.
Hello.
Hi. Careful. Please don't hit me. Peace be with you.
And also with you.
Peace be with you.
Thank you.
And we want to thank Mr. Rob for doing our lesson last week. That was really fun with the Jelly Belly and the
Jelly Belly
Centurion.
Jesus and the Centurion was Wolverine with the psychic Sonic who got sick.
Yeah, that was
fun. And then the two disciples were the little things they put in the windows that have little solar panels.
That was fun.
Move. So the little pilgrims were the...
Yeah, that was funny. Well, we hope that you are all doing okay. We know that at our house it's been a lot of doing distance learning, schoolwork on the computers, and doing stuff at home.
Like it takes me till 3:30.
Right. So we hope that all of you are doing okay. We wanted to give you a break from schoolwork today. And we want to tell you a lesson about Jesus, okay?
Walking on the water.
Don't spoil everything yet, okay?
But we have
so out here we have the white cloth. Did you know that it is the, let's see, is it the 4th Sunday of Easter? Okay, the Easter season lasts for 50 days. Did you know that? 50 days lasts Easter, I think all the way until Pentecost, and then we'll get all fiery colored, okay?
I thought it was only 30 days.
Well, it's 50, okay?
Wait, Easter?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
From Easter to Pentecost, I think, is all the Easter season, okay?
I thought Easter is only...
Luke, would you light our candle, please?
Sure.
Okay, remembering that the light, Jesus is our light, that He is alive. There we go. Put that up there. Maybe right here so it'll show.
You can show everyone.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
All kinds of
I would like for us to say a prayer. So settle yourselves a little and let's say this prayer. Loving God, thank you for Jesus. We know He is always with us. When we are happy, when we are sad, when we are excited, when we are scared. Help us to trust His presence and to step out in faith. Amen. All right. Well, today's story is about a boat and some disciples and Jesus, and particularly Peter. Okay? And we actually have a very special reading of our story today. Our friend Connor from Sunday school is going to read the story for you. Okay? So here is Connor reading the story.
Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 33. Jesus walks on water. Immediately after this, Jesus insisted that His disciples get back into the boat and cross to the other side of the lake, while He sent the people home. After sending them home, He went up into the hills by Himself to pray. Night fell while He was there alone. Meanwhile, the disciples were in trouble far away from land, for a strong wind had risen, and they were fighting heavy waves. About 3 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came toward them, walking on water. When the disciples saw Him walking on the water, they were terrified. In their fear, they cried out, "It's a ghost!" But Jesus spoke to them at once. "Don't be afraid," He said. "Take courage. I am here." Then Peter called out to Him, "Lord, if it is really You, then tell me to come to You, walking on the water." "Yes, come," Jesus said. So Peter went over the side of the boat and walked on the water toward Jesus. But when he saw the strong wind and the waves, he was terrified and began to sink. "Save me, Lord," he shouted. Jesus immediately reached out and grabbed him. "You have so little faith," Jesus said. "Why did you doubt me?" When they climbed back into the boat, the wind stopped. Then the disciples worshipped Him. "You really are the Son of God," they exclaimed.
Thank you, Connor, for reading that story to us. I have a picture that goes with that story. Take a look.
Are you going to read it
On
again?
this picture, you can see the disciples in the boat. The storm is just raging. They're worried. They're scared.
And you can
and
see
then
it when
they
you watch the
see
video.
Jesus. That's okay. They see Jesus out on the ocean. Or it's not the ocean. It's the Sea of Galilee, which is really a great big lake. Okay? And they see him out there and they go, "It's a ghost." Okay? They went from being scared of the storm to being scared
of Jesus.
Jesus the ghost, right?
Jesus?
Oh my goodness.
How
And
would
then-
anyone be scared of Jesus?
And then what does Peter
We're so
do?
bad guys.
Well, first of all, Jesus says, "Do not be afraid. It's me, Jesus." Okay? That's a big thing. Do not be afraid. It's me, Jesus. And Peter, because he is always the one to jump right out and do something, he says, "Jesus, is it really you? If it's you, call me to come out on the boat." And Jesus says, "Come to me, Peter." So Peter jumps out of the boat and began to walk on the water to Jesus. Oh, I wonder what that would feel like to walk on the water, you know? Why don't you have a seat? "Wow!" exclaimed all of the disciples. Peter was walking on top of the water, and he wasn't sinking. And at that very moment, Peter looks down and sees all the water below him. And he starts to get scared. He suddenly felt terrified. And what happened when he started to get scared?
Fell.
He started to sink in the water. Exactly. And what does he do? Who does he call to?
Jesus!
"Help me, Jesus!" And right away, Jesus reached out and grabbed Peter and helped him back to the boat. And as soon as they got back in the boat, the wind died down, the waves calmed down. The disciples were amazed. They said, "Wow, now we know for sure that you are the Son of God." Wow, they were so amazed. So amazed. Boys and girls, if you are interested in coloring this picture, I have, where are my papers?
Another coloring page?
I have a couple. I have this one, which looks a lot like this, okay? If you want to color this one, there you go. And it's got a lot of detail. This will be on the website that you can print out. And then, if that one's too detailed for you, I tend to like simpler pictures sometimes. Here is a simpler picture. It's the same idea. Jesus, Peter, the disciples in the boat, a little fishy. Okay? And you can also print out the story again, or the simpler version of the story, okay, to go over this with your family. There will be activities posted on our website. And I have something else that I'm going to post on the website is this little guy, okay? This is
It's Jesus.
It's my Jesus puppet. Okay? You can print a paper that has this Jesus on
Puppet
it.
Jesus.
And you can cut it out. I taped mine to a ruler on the back. Okay?
You can tape it to any, like a stick, a ruler, a pencil,
Anything.
anything you want.
Yes. Okay?
Anything.
A spoon.
Anything.
Party horn.
Anything
All
long.
right.
Anything long and skinny.
Yes, yes. And you can make the Jesus puppet. And you know what we did with the Jesus puppet? What did we do outside, kids?
Oh, the thing. We. I'm gonna tell it.
Oh, we pretended to be the disciples in the boat. Okay? You can do this at home and act out the story. It would be so fun. Okay? I remember as a kid acting out Bible stories at home. It was like a thing. It sounds funny, but it was a thing that my brother and I like to do sometimes. There were a couple of favorite stories, and this is a good one to act out. All you need is something to be a boat. These guys had a couple of Costco boxes, Okay, that was their boat. Okay?
And we used some shovels for paddles.
Yeah, exactly. You could use a wagon.
I know we got a sheet to be the Sea of Galilee.
We put a big blue sheet out to be our sea, okay? You don't have to have a sea. You know what you could even do? You could do this in your bathtub. Go to your bathtub. You don't have to fill it with water. Just sit in it dry and pretend that it's your boat. And you're in your boat and all of a sudden there's a storm. Oh no, the waves are coming up and we're scared. What are we going to do? And then look out on the ocean. There's a guy walking on the ocean. Is it a ghost? I'm scared. And you could act this out. And then somebody realizes that it's Jesus. And somebody says, if it's really you, call me and I'll come to you. And what does Jesus say? Come here. He could even change the story to be your name. Okay? Luke, come here. Okay? And Luke climbs out of the boat and goes to see Jesus. Okay? Because that's what Peter did. You could be Peter, and you could act out this story with your family.
How can I go back in time?
Yeah. If you want to do this, have your family take pictures or video and send it to us. We would love to see you acting out this story. It's a fun story. A story that has feelings of fear and being afraid, and then feelings of excitement when they see people walking on the water. What an amazing miracle.
And amazement, too.
Yes, amazement to see people walking on the water. That is not a normal thing. Most of us can't do that, okay? And then...
Except with Jesus, because he has powers.
It's true. And then the quiet relief when the storm is over. Oh, thank goodness that storm is over. So lots of feelings in this story that are fun to act out. Okay? What a story. You know, I was thinking that this is a time when some people are feeling very scared. Okay?
Do you have an art project?
What? Not right now. But we do have a time where people are feeling scared. What are people scared about right these days?
The coronavirus.
Yeah, why?
COVID-19.
Why are people scared of it?
Because it's a germ and you can get sick.
Yeah.
It's a very dangerous germ and no one wants to die.
Exactly, and it was spreading. It was spreading really fast. That was the crazy thing about this germ, is that it was spreading really fast, okay? And people were being really scared. Luke, you were sharing that there was a girl in your class that was really worried.
Oh, Adriana.
Yeah.
And she was so scared that she scared the girl next to her,
She was kind of
Alina.
panicky, yeah. So,
and she also is a very panicky girl.
okay, well, it's going to affect everybody in very different ways, okay? Some people aren't going to worry about it too much. They're going to stay home, do their thing. Okay, you guys have been staying home pretty much. We went out a little bit today, but we've been...
It was like the first time in 2 weeks that we've been in the car.
So we haven't gone out
16.
very much. But some
maybe
people...
a little too much, Helen.
Maybe there's people in your house that still have to go to work. Maybe you have people in your house that work in a hospital, that are doctors or nurses, and they have to go to work.
And they because they're the most important people in the world. The whole world right now.
And also people who work at the stores still have to go to work.
And
Police officers, firefighters.
So Catch's mom and dad have to work.
Still have to go to work.
Because his dad is a police.
Uh-huh.
And Liam's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, so his dad has to go to work too. And his mom is a hospital worker.
Okay, so I wonder if they get nervous when their family members have to go out and they get worried. Here is what we can remember.
I think
here's the most important idea, okay? That Jesus is with us when we are afraid. And that Jesus offers his grace to us when we are afraid. He says, don't worry, I am here with you. He will be here with us in our house. He will be with us when we go out. He will protect us, okay? And that is an important thing to remember. When the disciples were scared during the storm, Jesus was there with them. And when we are scared during this time, Jesus will be with us, okay? If you guys were asking about a project, my project for you this week is simply to draw a picture, okay? And if you would draw a picture of how, it can either be a picture of you stepping out of a boat and walking on water to Jesus, just like Peter, showing
just any picture in the world
that you trust Jesus and that you're walking to him on the water, okay? You could draw that picture, or you could draw a different picture of how Jesus is protecting you right now from coronavirus, okay? Did you think about
a big blue germ?
Right now, can you think about how is Jesus protecting you and me right now?
He's protecting everyone.
How?
Well, everyone who believes in him.
Well, and even people who don't, he protects everybody. Yeah. He loves everybody, okay?
But some people still die from it.
We are lucky right now that we have a safe house that we can be in, that we can stay in.
With no cracks.
Yeah, we have a good house that works well. We are lucky that
we have a smoke alarm in every room.
We have all that to keep us safe. Jesus is keeping us safe that way. We're able to order our groceries so we don't have to go to into the grocery store. This is important. We're thinking about ways that Jesus is protecting us right now, okay? So if you think of ways, draw me a picture, okay? And you can take a picture with your phone and send it to me, or load it up to our Facebook page, or or scan it, however you want to get those pictures to me. Or if you get it done before our Zoom meeting at 2 o'clock, you can show us those pictures. Maybe you have a picture of you acting out our story, or a picture that you drew.
Hey, Mommy,
we would love to see those. All right, so here is the action prayer that we are going to do as we think about times when we are scared and we want to remember that Jesus is with us, okay? The first thing we do is we step out into the world. Do that with me. Okay, say, as we step out into the world. It's okay.
As we step out into the world.
Good. Moving aside fear. Take one hand and push aside that fear.
Moving aside fear.
Good. Take your other hand and push aside doubt.
Push aside doubt.
Doubt is times when we think that's not going to work. This is really not going to work. Okay? Push that doubt aside. Okay? Now, take a step backward. Moving through challenges. Sometimes challenges set us back. They are hard. Okay? And we end up taking a step back. Okay? But that's okay. All right? We are facing those challenges that come our way. We know Jesus is there to lift us up. Okay? Say that with me. We know Jesus is there to lift us up. Very good. Very good. We know that God is always with us. Take 2 steps forward. Okay? We know, say that with me. We know that Jesus is always with us. Good. And then let us step out in bold faith, okay? And bold faith, we're going to raise our hands and our fists, and we're going to say, bold faith, okay? Stepping out in bold faith.
Bold faith.
Bold faith, okay? Let's see if we can do all of this together, okay? We step out into the world. We move aside fear. We move aside doubt. Good. We move through, or we face the challenges that come our way. Okay. We know that Jesus is there to lift us up. Okay. We know that God is always with us. And so we step out in bold faith. Good. Good. We're going to do that on our Zoom meeting together at 2 o'clock and see if we can all do that together. Okay? So, until that time, kids, I challenge you. See if you can if you can act out the story, or if you can draw a picture of how Jesus is protecting you and saving you, okay? And we'll see you at 2 o'clock for our Zoom meeting. Bye.